Hi everyone, Nick Kratikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and I'm down here with my dad, and we are going to be designing something special. So as you can tell by this video, this wreath is for a special someone. So a few weeks ago, I had a message request on Instagram from somebody that was really interested in purchasing a few of my wreaths, and unfortunately those wreaths sold out. And this year, as you guys may know, we are doing kind of one of a kind. We really try to create as many creative designs as possible this year. So when I purchase things, I keep that in mind. Obviously, we have lots of stock down here, but not enough to replicate a design exactly. So I did have to tell this, special, I'm not going to give names, but this person that I couldn't, replicate that wreath exactly, but she told me that her mother was an extremely big fan of mine, which just warmed my heart, and of course I had to create something special. So with that being said, you probably have no idea who you are, so it could be any one of you guys, but once you get your wreath, you'll definitely know, and then you can come back and watch this replay because we are going to be creating your wreath. So I'm really excited about this. We are going to be designing with berries, greenery. We have some bells to work in. We have 2 pretty ribbons. We're going to keep it pretty simple, but it's going to be beautiful and rustic. I heard she was a big fan of rustic decor, Dad, so that's what we're going to do tonight. So, yeah, as you come in, be sure to thank Dad for recording me as well. We are going to start with an 18-inch grapevine wreath. I do need a pipe cleaner.
Stephanie Green said, "Hi, Nick, love you."
Hi, Stephanie. I love you as well. So we're going to deal with this ribbon and this ribbon, and it's going to be centrally focused. So we're going to place a bow up top, but before we place our bow, we're going to create it, but we're going to have to work in some bells. And obviously, bells make noise, right, Dad?
Ding, ding, ding.
Exactly. So I don't want to put them on at this step, just so you guys can hear me throughout the process. So I guess we kind of can figure it out afterwards. So we'll wait up until the end to work in some pretty bells, but we're going to start with our ribbon. So here we just have a 2.5-inch, a beautiful brown. Isn't that very pretty?
Ruth Brantley said, "Hi, Nick," and whoever's behind the camera, LOL. Hi, Ruth.
Hi, Ruth. So
keeping us on our toes. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us once again.
So, Dad, this is actually Dad's 3rd video recording me tonight. We filmed a home talk tutorial earlier. We also filmed kind of a video you guys will be able to see within the next week or so. And now he is back down here helping me record yet again another video. So kudos to Dad, you guys. Recording is no easy job.
Love you too, Danae. You're very welcome, honey. I enjoy recording Nick, watching him, and I enjoy spending time with you guys every night.
Exactly, right? It's the best part of our night. So we're going to just create lots and lots of loops, lots and lots of tails, and keep it pretty. I think that's such a pretty combination. What do you think, Dad?
It is. I like it, yeah.
The brown matches the bells really nicely.
And that's a nice brown, too,
Yeah, it has some glitter in it, too. I'm not sure if the camera...
You can see it, yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, you can see it. It has like a nice shimmer to it, but the glitter's not overwhelming. So if you know anything about me, you know I'm not the world's biggest fan of glitter, so the design we're creating tonight is definitely something I would put in my own home, and I'm really excited. This is kind of a first for us, so... yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if this special someone loves their wreath. And obviously this special someone is loved because one of their children reached out to me and was really adamant about getting a wreath. So I wanted to make sure that we, created one for you. So
Mary Jo is watching us, and she's starting a new wreath as she's watching. That's exciting.
Awesome, Mary Jo. So we're going to come back in with, I figure, 1 more loop of each at least. We don't need to go overboard. I like bows like this to be a little bit thinner. That way we can come back in with some decorative picks. We have some greenery. We have some magnolia leaves. And we also have some berries and all sorts of goodies that we're going to pack into this design. So if you guys don't mind spreading the love on this video, I would greatly appreciate it. It helps us inspire more and more people. And that's what we're all about. That's why we do these lives each and every night. Plus, we like the company. What can we say, right?
Company's good.
Company's good. The company's great. So we're going to do 1 more loop. This should kind of finish off our bow. This is going to be like the grand finale loop. And then we're going to add some kind of longer tails down the middle. We got 2.
Diane said my day wouldn't be complete until I see Nick. That's so sweet.
You, Diane. How many of these did we add? 3. Okay, so we have 3 of each. I just wanted to count just to give you guys kind of a general idea. I know lots of you guys kind of like knowing the exact lengths that we cut things. And I'm thinking we'll do without the brown ribbon for down below. But I do want to work in some of this 1.5-inch kind of beige or burlap colored ribbon with the red edge. Can you see that on camera?
Yeah, you can. It's really nice.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, very pretty.
So we're going to add some longer tails of this. Just like that. I think 2 is more than enough. We don't need to go overboard. Now we'll just take a pipe cleaner. We're using green today because we are going to add some greenery to this wreath, so it'll kind of blend nicely. And there we have our bow. So far, we have to fluff it. So
You have to fluff it.
Don't judge it yet. Don't get too judgy on me. It's okay. We're all a little judgy. But my biggest thing is don't judge my wreath until I post a picture of it. Right, Dad?
That's right. I was waiting for you to say we have an ugly bow, but you didn't say it, Nick.
Well, I thought it. The thought was there. So we're going to make it beautiful towards the end. We're going to fluff it out, make sure everything looks great. So if you're ever kind of hesitant about either like watching my videos saying, I don't really like that or whatever, or doing that to yourself too, always hold off until the end. If it still looks ugly when you're adding your final few pieces, then you've got a problem. But you can always adjust it. What's our new saying, Dad?
Marianne would like to know where you got the ribbon, first of all, Nick.
The brown one came from Michael's, and this one came from maybe Trendy Tree or Craft Outlet a couple years ago. I've had it for a long time now.
Really? You've had that one for a while?
Yeah. Huh. I mean, I feel like we've had a lot of these ribbons for a while.
Yeah, we have a
now.
lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't, splurged too much. My shop's getting a little bit low, but that just means tomorrow we're going to make a trip to Jacobson and Boston and get some more goodies because we need them. We're running low, Dad.
I'm going to be shopping around there, too, if I'm going with you.
Yeah, you're going to be shopping. You're going to be shopping. You love to shop. All right, so there we have, hopefully all of those tails are dovetailed, but we always seem to miss one or two, right, Dan?
Yeah.
Throw these scraps away. We'll take it nice and slow tonight. We're in no rush. All right, so throw those out. We're going to try to keep this shop as clean as possible. And as I said the other night, we are revamping my entire studio down here. So I'm so excited about that. You're not going to see this mess behind... Okay, I'm not going to sit there. You will see a mess behind me, but it's going to be a little bit more organized. So we're going to revamp it. We have some shelves coming in. We have all sorts of stuff that we're going to kind of fix up our shop. So we're going to just secure our bow directly in the middle of
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
She said hello to two of my favorite guys. That's so sweet. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you. All right, so there's the bow. Make sure it's centrally focused. Pull apart those tails. Give everything a good fluff.
Thank you for the stars, everyone.
Thank you, guys. And keep spreading this video. Let's see if we can get 1,000 tonight.
Almost at 800.
We can do it. I have faith. So fluff, fluff, fluff. So we don't have to go crazy with fluffing at this point because we have stuff to add to it, don't we, Dad?
Yeah, we do, yeah.
So for that special someone, here's your finished wreath. Thank you so much for the order, and I hope you love it. No, we are going to add some greenery now. So the greenery I've chosen has some of these giant pine cones, and I can't find any local greenery for the life of me, so we got to make do with what we have. So that's why I always recommend to group members that they purchase early because, I predicted this Christmas to be... Haven't I been saying it since like June, Dad? I knew this Christmas season was going to be crazy for all of us. And it absolutely was. So we're going to snip off all of these pretty little pieces of pine. I don't want to add the pine cones in, I don't think, because they're kind of large. So we'll probably save those for another project.
Jeffrey says the way to my heart, organized chaos, LOL.
Yeah,
Hi, Jeff.
Jeff's shop is a lot more organized than mine. Jeff's got an awesome shop. So snip off this piece too. We'll work in probably this entire spray. What are we going to save the rest of it for? We might have to cut into a second spray as well. So,
I missed the name, Nick, because it's going so fast. But someone asked how were the Christmas lights. I'm guessing you said you were going to go see them yesterday, or
we did see them. Yeah. So I posted pictures on my Instagram and Facebook story. I believe they're both connected. So definitely check out the story. They were absolutely stunning, and I just posted about it a little while ago. So one thing I just posted was to tell my members to take a break every now and then. So when I do these lives every night, like I said, it's a lot of work, but it's also kind of our time to relax, if that makes sense.
I was just going to say it's relaxing, yeah.
So it's not like work talking with you guys. I mean, my whole business isn't work to me. If you love something that much, it just feels like second nature. So hanging out with you guys isn't, super stressful or anything. It just comes as second nature at this point. Plus, we've been at it for a long time too, But take a break every now and then. If you start to get overwhelmed or, whatever the case may be, also what I said too is make sure you take time to enjoy the holidays and the seasons. The seasons and holidays come by so fast, they come and go, and it seems like we all kind of get caught up in it, that we don't sit back and relax, watch a movie, see some Christmas lights, you name it. Take some time to enjoy yourself as well. And we do plenty of that, don't we, Dad?
We do. We do relaxing. We spend a lot of time together as a family. We've always been a close family.
But, you know, like, even though we've kind of really went crazy this Christmas season, I think I you know, have gotten to enjoy some of it. You know, not as much as, you know, we all wish we did more or wish we had more time to do things. But, you know, as long as you're content with what you've done so far, that's all that matters.
How tall was the lantern, Nick, that you used to make the swag?
The swag from yesterday?
Yeah, that must have been about, what, 18 inches, the lantern?
I
Is it
posted
bigger?
the measurements. That swag did sell after I posted it. But I did post the measurements on Etsy. If you want to find the sold-out listing, you can get the measurements. I don't remember exactly what it was. But that design is what I'm doing after this. We are editing that video, Dad. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see it?
I saw it, yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah.
So we're editing that video after this, and that's going to be uploaded on the website for all of our members to view, which I'm excited about. Along with that, we have... what did we create the other day? We created a wreath. I forget. Oh, the pretty pink wreath. You remember that wreath, Dad?
Yeah.
So we designed that live for group members the other day, and both of those tutorials will be out. My dining room has been a complete mess, and we've been trying to finish that garland. So the garland will either be out tonight or tomorrow. I know you guys, but we've just been cranking out things that video, you know, it'll be out soon. So we're going to break down a second spray. I want to work in a little bit more of this. So, like I said, I figured it would be kind of nice to do... Let me get my other cutters that work a little bit better. I figured it would be kind of nice to design this awesome lady's wreath live. I'm not going to say names. It's kind of killing me not to say names. But we'll send the link over and you can watch it. But, you know, I appreciate you guys so much. And, you know, if I can do something to make your day, I greatly would love to do it. And you guys make my day by being so kind and considerate to me that... we're creating this pretty wreath.
Paula said, I see someone loaded up the glue skillet.
We did. And you know what, Paula? That Dad mentioned that earlier. He goes, when are you going to switch over to the glue skillet? And whenever possible, I like to throw little jabs at my dad. You know, he might say something and I'll be back there, you know. So he said to me, when are we going to switch over to the glue skillet? And do you remember my response?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what was my response?
When we get the new shop.
That's right.
When we renovate the shop.
When we renovate my shop. So that'll kind of push Dad into overdrive. That way we get a nice new shop down here. So that's going to be the goal for next month when things start to get, you know, a little bit back to normal after the holidays. You guys are the same way. Every single one of us, whether you're designers or not, just, you know, everyday people. Isn't Christmas super busy for everybody, Dad?
Yep, it is.
So
and getting this shop in order is going to be a lot of work because what we want to do is we want to put everything in colors together to make it easier for Nick. When he's searching for something red, blue, white, whatever, you know?
Yeah, but it's not even just about organizing, too. What my plan is to revamp everything, you know? We're going to...
Are we painting the walls, too? Or?
We can decide that. Yeah, that's something we're going to maybe do. My focus is getting myself a new work table. I'm not working on this little table anymore. I forbid it. So that's goal number one. We also have to... like I said, get rid of everything behind me. When I film tutorials for my private group, the wall behind me is way too cluttered, and I just haven't had time to clear that up. So if you are a member, look forward to that. That whole wall is going to be clear. You're not going to see anything besides the design, which I'm really happy about. So let's work in a little bit more of this pretty pine. We don't have to go crazy with it. Forget about the tails for now, because those tails will be adjusted after we add our bells. What do you guys think so far? Isn't that kind of looking pretty with the brown? I really like that brown. So that ribbon came from Michael's. Like I said, I forget how much it was. Probably like $9.99 a roll or something along that. Which I never buy ribbon from Michael's. Like year-round ribbon. This wasn't Christmas ribbon. So this was a year-round ribbon, and I got it, like I said, a while back. But I bought not just one roll. We had like 25 of each color. So we're still working our way through these.
Those colors look nice together, too.
Don't they? Yeah, I thought they were a perfect match, especially for kind of a rustic design. So I am going to bring this design a little bit lower down. Let's see if I have enough pine. We'll make it work. We always do. So dip in our glue skillet. I'm going to take this piece and place it there. We should have alternated that. We're going to alternate that. See how we have this texture on this side already?
Yep.
So we're going to take this piece, try to kind of disperse things evenly, you guys. If that means you have to pull something out, pull it out.
How'd you catch that, Nick?
How did I catch that?
Yeah, I didn't even catch it.
It's my job to, Dad. It's my job to. Yeah, I noticed that. Because it just looked a little too kind of like a toilet brush cleaner on that side.
Huh.
So we're going to fix that right up. We're going to make it even, too. We have some more of these. This is probably my favorite pine from the spray. See how pretty that is?
Yeah. Charlene said all your wreaths are gorgeous.
Thank you, Charlene. I appreciate that. So, like I said, one of you guys, I'm not going to tell you who, but I heard that, you know, this person watches every single night and always shows her family. So, you know, it could be a lot of you guys, I feel like, right? So, a lot of you guys must be loved by your family. Just take some of these, work them in. I also have this little piece that we could place inside of our bow if we really wanted to. But I'm just going to take it and place it right there. How's it looking so far, Deb?
I like it.
You like it?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to make my life a little bit easier by flipping this around, which I think I've gotten pretty good about working backwards. What do you think, Deb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone has a question. Do you use a whole roll of ribbon when you make a bow?
Not necessarily. No, these were both partial rolls. You know, you don't have to use the whole roll. Even if you have a yard left over, I always save it. I never throw any ribbon away, unless I absolutely hate it.
Ann Jenkins said, have you ever used pine from an old Christmas tree?
I have.
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have. Don't be wasteful, you guys. Not necessarily old Christmas trees for me, but we, you know, sometimes get trees after the holidays that I just wouldn't use for my own home.
But you use the greenery.
But I use the greenery.
Yep.
That's right, Dad. We don't waste it. Which one looked a little long? We can figure that out after. So we're going to take this little piece of pine and work it in as well. Don't want to save that. What do you guys think so far? Let's see if we can reach 1,000 tonight, you guys. Hopefully we're getting there.
863.
All right, so we have that. Should we add some magnolia next? Do you like the magnolia, Dad? Those are the bells. You can hear them. Pull that off.
Amanda says she watches us every night but falls asleep sometime because she gets up at 4 a.m. 4 a.m., Amanda.
4 a.m. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're live every night, you guys, between 7:30 and 9 p.m. Yes, oh my gosh, I thought I just messed it up. 7:30 and 9 p.m. Eastern. I think I want to add that magnolia. I think it's pretty. So we're going to just work in some of this. This is just regular magnolia leaves. Plastic, of course.
Nikki uses AdTech glue.
Who does?
Someone mentioned, Nick, you use AdTech glue. Nick, you're still my son, Nick.
Yep, I know.
I'll always be my baby.
Always be your baby. All right.
Someone mentioned about the winning that they didn't see a message. Did they do something wrong? Hello?
Didn't see a message. So we shipped the wreaths out today. If you've sent us a message, we are going to be sending all of the e-gift cards starting tonight into tomorrow, and along with the ribbon too. So, you know, we'll send the tracking number if that's something you want to see. But everything should arrive within the next few days anyway. But congratulations. We're going to do more of those. We're going to probably have to do a different format, and that brings up a good point too, Deb. If you got a message from me, I don't send messages or Facebook requests without, you know, obviously receiving a message. So if you got a friend request from some funky name that looks misspelled and it's not mine, just be careful because it's not me. So we've been having a few issues with that lately.
Yeah, there was 2 fake accounts set up as Nick's seasonal decor that we caught and some other people caught for us.
Yeah, so, you know, hopefully the plan is we get verified so that we can just say, you know, this is the official account, you know. So if you're getting a message from somebody that spells Nick's seasonal decor wrong, I may not be the best speller, you know, in the world, but I know how to spell my business name. So just keep that in mind. If it sounds too good to be true, it more than likely is. So I'm probably not going to be sending out whatever they were saying, like movie tickets. Like, that doesn't seem like something I would offer. All right, I think that's enough magnolia. I don't think we need to add these.
It's looking so nice.
What do you guys think? Show some love if you like this. I'm going to stick that a little bit deeper inside.
Thanks again for the stars, everyone.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to pull my tails down just so that we have them ready to go when we start working in more product. Like our bells. I'm excited for those bells. Those are going to look really pretty. So before we proceed too far with everything else, we are going to work in our berries. So we're working with these berries. I love them. I purchased so many of them because they're so pretty. And we're just going to snip them off.
Where'd those berries come from, Nick?
From Michael's. They
Michael's?
were $4 each.
It's not bad.
No, not terrible. So we'll snip, snip, snip. These aren't my cutters again. All right, so we're going to snip these off. And work them in. So what'd you guys do today? Hopefully you all had a fun day. Today is freezing here in Raleigh, Massachusetts.
Did you post a tutorial of how you hung the candles from the tree yet, Nick?
I believe I did. So that is a tutorial for Nick's exclusive Wreath community. We are choosing one tutorial out of all of our trees. I still have a couple more to do, you guys. That is the plan for tomorrow. But things have just been so crazy, and I know you all completely understand, so it's not like I have to sit there and, you know, defend myself. You guys know exactly what it's like. So we're going to tackle a couple more trees. We're doing our bathroom tree tomorrow. It's been set up in the bathroom, and we're going to finish that room up. And then we're going to choose one tutorial. So comment down below the tutorial you guys would like to see for free, because we're doing one for our public page. So, you know, whether it be the 12-foot tree, the 7.5-foot flock tree, take your pick.
Are those real or silk?
Silk.
Silk flowers, yep.
Yep, nothing's real on this. But this year was the first year we did do kind of grapevine versions of fresh wreaths. We didn't do as many as that, you know, as I could have. We kind of stopped it because we were kind of overwhelmed as it was. But next year we should have more. Lots of you guys enjoyed the fresh. And if you ordered a fresh kit, let me know what you guys thought of it. We would love to know your thoughts. And we appreciate all of the Etsy messages from you all letting us know that you enjoyed them.
Jeff says so that email that he got promising $4 million in the account is fake.
You know, Jeff, as much as I would love to give you $4 million, I don't think that's quite feasible for the amount of people that kind of, you know, told me that I sent them a message. So, again, if anybody received a message, it wasn't from me. But, you know, always do a little bit of research, you guys. If you look at those profiles, I am not located in Pakistan. We are located in Raleigh, Massachusetts. So just always be careful. Always have caution whenever you see any of those. Whenever I see anything like you won a brand new car in my email, I usually just look away, you know. All right, so a few more berries. You like these berries too, don't you, Dad?
I love them.
You love them? Good.
I like the big ones, so you know the bigger ones?
Yeah, like the big berries?
Yeah.
No, we ran out of those. We used so many. I'm pretty sure we bought like 50 sprays of that.
And the frosted ones are cool too, you know, the ones that fly a little like snow. Yeah, those are nice too.
See, Dad, you're listing all products that we ran out of.
We ran out of, I know.
I know. We got to go shopping tomorrow, Dad. That's for sure. All right, I'm just going to hold it up. We're going to add one more berry right there. But what do you guys think of that so far?
That looks so pretty.
Show some love if you like it. I think that looks really pretty. We can fluff everything afterwards. I'm not going to go crazy about fluffing at this point.
Jennifer said the berries really make it pop. I agree, Jennifer.
Yeah, they do. I like the berries. So I'll pull off one more spray and work it in.
We're almost at 900, Nick.
Thank you, guys. Okay, pull these tails forward. Like so. Now I think we're ready for our bells, right?
Ding, ding, ding. Add the bells.
Add the bells. All right, you guys, it's going to be a
Yeah, they are a little
noisy.
noisy.
All right, look at how pretty those are. Aren't those pretty?
Yeah.
So, she was in love with the bell wreath that we created a while back now. And see, this is what I was talking about. That's why I wanted to add it in the beginning. But we still can make it work. We're just going to tuck this underneath. Try to not make as much noise. And I'm just going to wire this in from behind. Actually, not wire it in. I'm taking a, what are they called? Zip tie.
Zip tie?
So I'm taking a white zip tie, placing it through. And whenever I cut off zip ties, you guys, I always make sure to leave a little bit of the zip tie left. Because if somebody pulls it really tight, it can snap right off. You know, Dad, always leave a little bit of leverage or an overhang. And also make sure that the cut mark is not facing the back. So you don't want to scratch your customer's door, your customer's wall, wherever your customer is hanging it. So be careful where you're hanging them. Or hanging the bells, rather. Okay. Time for me to check.
Marissa says, what inspires you to make the choices you make?
Like for designs?
I think for designs, yeah. Maybe your supplies that you pick and stuff, maybe.
You know, there's usually one inspiration thing, but it's not like I sit there and put too much thought into it. So if you struggle with creativity or struggle with, you know, choosing things, let me know right now, actually. Hands up if that's something you guys struggle with. Because we are creating something that, you know, hopefully will kind of ease that up a little bit. It's kind of hard to describe. But usually I just go off of one item, and then I pull things off my shelves or my walls or my tables that kind of would match, put them together. And everything I put on my table, you kind of realize that we don't use everything. Do we, Dad?
No.
We kind of choose a few things and work them in.
Did you take that tag off the bells, Nick?
I did take the tag off the bells. That's right, Dad. Even if we forgot at this step, whenever I ship any designs, they're always triple checked for any kind of issues, because hey, we're doing it live.
When it comes to creativity and ideas, Nick is so funny. I mean, sometimes we'll be just driving in the car, just going anywhere, and boom, an idea will pop in his head and say, "Oh, Dad, remind me of that." Or even during dinner, all sorts of times he comes up with things, and he's even woken me up at 2 or 3 in the morning before, and say like one word, like, "Dad, remind me of this tomorrow morning." I'm like, "Oh, all right."
So when I woke my dad up, he's acting like this happens multiple times a week.
Not every week, but it happens.
I woke him up once at like 2:33 in the morning. I barged into his room, and I was like, "Dad, remind me to get a plastic ball and some fabric tomorrow." And he was like, "Okay, I'll remind you." And he reminded me, and that was the video. And we just hit, I forgot to tell you, Dad, we hit 7 million views on that.
Wow, congratulations.
So,
that's awesome. Yeah.
And we're going to hit 1 million views on that on YouTube as well. So
that's
that
awesome.
ball video hopefully motivated you guys. And I know lots of you that watch me now came, from that ball video and, felt inspired from that. So thank you all so much for helping us reach that milestone for the ball video. But yeah, I did wake him up at like 3 in the morning, and he was like, "Okay, go back to bed." All right, you guys, let's see. Belle's going to make noise for a minute or two. And obviously I'll fix everything and fluff it. And also leave a very, very nice note, a card, with this wreath. So
I'm loving that wreath, Nick.
You probably don't know who you are at this point in time, because obviously we didn't say any names or anything like that. But I just want to thank you so much for supporting me. You specifically, if you're watching this replay after I, let your daughter know it's your wreath. So thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. And, thank you for making us a part of your nightly routine. You guys are just as much of a part of our nightly routine as we are for you. We enjoy your company. Like, hopefully you enjoy our company. If you don't, that's okay. But thank you so much. And thank you all so much for watching us each and every night. We are live every night between 7:30 and 9 p.m. Eastern. And what I'm going to go do now is edit a few videos and get to work. We have lots of things to do. We are not taking a break. We are going to continue doing lives every night. So also, if you guys don't mind following us on YouTube and Instagram, I would greatly appreciate it. And also subscribe to our email list at nicksseasonaldecor.com. And if you're interested in any of the tools we use, we do have a blog post posted there. So again, love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you love your wreath. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Good night.